Marvel at the deliciousness of Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue is one of the most iconic and beloved dishes in Korean culinary culture. This grilled meat dish is not just a part of a meal, but a profound cultural experience that connects family and friends in the cozy atmosphere of barbecue restaurants. Exploring Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue, also known as KBBQ, dates back to the Koguri era, 37 BCE to 668 CE, in Korean history, originating from the nomadic Yamaric tribe, which spanned all of Korea and extended into Manchuria. Due to their constant movement, the Yamaric had ample time to marinate their meat, but needed a quick cooking method. Thus, Maekjok was born. Maek refers to the Yamaric tribe, while Jeok means the skewers they used to cook meat over fire. Over several hundred years, a Korean dynasty, and a Mongol invasion, Maekjok evolved into its modern incarnation, bulgogi, a marinated, sweet, and savory beef dish that is one of the most popular Korean barbecue meats. Today, there are various types of meat you can order for grilling beyond bulgogi, more on that later, but all options will be thinly sliced for easier cooking on an open grill. There, you or your server will slowly grill slices of beef, pork, and chicken on gas and charcoal grills typically placed directly on the table. Importantly, KBBQ is almost always a communal activity. So, gather some of your closest foodie friends and enjoy Korean barbecue at your local spot. Which meat to eat? Marinated beef. Short rib steak, jumuliok, often paired with samjang, fermented soybean and red chili paste. This particularly tender short rib steak is marinated with sesame oil, soy sauce, garlic, minced onion, and pepper before grilling. Beef short ribs, galbao or kalbi, perhaps one of the most famous and beloved cuts in Korean barbecue. Galbao, sometimes spelled kalbi, are thick beef short ribs. Traditionally cooked over charcoal, galbao uses a marinade made from ganjang, Korean soy sauce. Galbao is sometimes served in sam, lettuce wrap, and topped with chili paste. A standout version of galbao served in the US is called LA galbao, cut across the bone to create thinner, longer strips of meat. Sirloin, ribeye, or brisket, bulgogi. This grilled beef dish consists of thinly sliced sirloin, ribeye, or brisket marinated. Dak and dwaji bulgogi are the chicken and pork versions, respectively. The classic bulgogi marinade includes soy sauce, rice wine, sugar, sesame oil, and garlic. Another popular way to prepare bulgogi is stir-frying the meat. The finished dish is often served over rice or noodles, garnished with mushrooms and green onions. Thinly sliced short rib, kalbisel, also known as galbisel. The name means rib meat. The meat is deboned and cut into bite-sized pieces. Finger short ribs, nuk gan sal, named for their size and shape resembling fingers. Nuk gan sal is a less common type of short rib. Unmarinated beef. Kai masel, skirt steak. Skirt steak is cut from the cow's diaphragm muscle. It's one of the leanest cuts of beef, with very little fat and quick cooking time. Thinly sliced brisket, chadalbigi. These paper-thin slices of brisket are not marinated before grilling, so they are immediately dipped in sesame oil, salt, and pepper sauce after cooking. This process is quick, sometimes taking only 10 seconds, creating a melt-in-your-mouth texture. Ribeye steak, deunction. This tender, juicy steak has beautiful marbling. High-quality marbled ribeye is called côte deunction. The KKOT signifies flour, referring to the intricate marbling of the steak. Thinly sliced beef belly, usamgiope. These fatty beef belly slices resemble bacon. Like chadalbigi, the thin slices cook in minutes. Tenderloin, andunxi. This lean tenderloin cut has good marbling, keeping it juicy and flavorful when cooked. Beef tongue, mit gooey. Beef tongue isn't served as a whole piece. Instead, it's presented as thin, round slices with delicate marbling, sometimes laid flat or rolled into tubes. Pork. Pork belly, samgyeopsal. Among the most popular Korean barbecue pork cuts, urban legends say Korean miners popularized fatty pork belly. After grilling, pork belly slices are dipped in chili paste, soybean paste, sesame oil, or used in lettuce wraps. The name samgyeopsal means three-layered meat, referring to alternating layers of fat and meat. Pork neck, moksal. Although mok means neck in Korean, these pork neck pieces come from the pork shoulder. Moksal is not served whole, but cut into smaller pieces during grilling. Pork skirt meat, galmijisal. This lean pork cut is often preferred over beef for its dark color and meaty flavor. Galmijisal sounds like seagull in Korean, but no birds are involved. In some restaurants, the grill for pork has an outer ring filled with eggs, cheese, and kimchi. The eggs cook alongside the pork and are often eaten together. Pork tenderloin, hanjeongsul. Reminiscent of short bacon strips, marbled pork tenderloin tends to be chewy, but is often cooked until the fat crisps up for a satisfying texture combination. Chicken. Chicken thighs. Chicken is almost as uncommon at Korean barbecue restaurants as beef or pork and is often marinated to counter its bland flavor. Spicy garlic marinated chicken thighs are one of the most popular cuts. Buldak, the sweet and spicy sauce, is a signature component of fire chicken. Boneless chicken thighs marinated in this deep red sauce are grilled over an open flame. Although they can be eaten plain, a layer of gooey cheese is sometimes added on top of the cooked chicken. How to eat Korean barbecue for the full flavor experience. Choose your meat. The focus of Korean barbecue is on premium cuts of meat, often including options like bulgogi, marinated beef, galbay, marinated short ribs, samgyeopsal, pork belly, and dak galbay, spicy marinated chicken. Take time to peruse the menu and pick your preferred barbecue meats. Prepare the grill. When seated at a table equipped with a built-in grill, the staff will light the fire and begin the grilling process. As the grill heats up, anticipate the sizzling sound of meat meeting the heat, a symphony of flavors being created. Often, a long tube-like structure above the grill is present to suck up the smoke from the meats. Grill to perfection. Once the grill is ready, it's time to take charge of the cooking process. In the US, most Korean barbecue establishments will have a server grill the meat for you, but in Korea, it's the opposite. Most of the time, you have to grill your own meat. Place the marinated meat on the grill, letting each piece cook evenly. Keep an eye on and flip the meat as needed to ensure even cooking and achieve the desired charred exterior. Wrap and roll. When the meat reaches its peak juiciness, it's time to enjoy the art of sam, the Korean tradition of wrapping grilled meat in lettuce leaves. Start by placing a piece of grilled meat on a lettuce leaf, then add a bit of samjang, a fragrant, spicy dipping sauce, and any other desired accompaniment such as garlic cloves, sliced chilies, and pickled vegetables. Fold the lettuce leaf around the filling and savor the burst of flavors in each bite. Order rice on the side. Consider ordering a side of white rice to accompany your meal, providing a satisfying base for wrapping and enjoying the grilled meats. Enjoy banchan. A Korean barbecue experience wouldn't be complete without banchan, the small side dishes that accompany the main meal. From kimchi to pickled radishes, these complementary flavors add depth and variety to your dining experience. Don't hesitate to sample each banchan and discover your favorite flavor combinations. What to do with eggs and soup? Besides the grilled meats and banchan, Korean barbecue often includes a complimentary egg dish and various soups to round out the meal. The eggs are typically cracked into a pot and cooked alongside the meat. The final texture is similar to soft, watery scrambled eggs, adding a rich, creamy texture to the dining experience. As for soups, they range from hearty stews to light broths, each offering a pleasant complement to the robust flavors of the barbecue. Are there any table manners to know? While many restaurants encourage a DIY attitude regarding KBBQ, many places will have a server cook the meat for you. Casual eateries will allow you to cook your food, while more upscale establishments will have a server exclusively for the meat. Generally, you should start grilling the unmarinated meats before items like bulgogi and galbi for practical reasons. The sugar in the marinades tends to burn and make the grill sticky and smoky. However, feel free to ask the server to change your grill whenever it gets too charred, though they may do so on their own, perhaps with a reluctant glare if you dare touch your meat. When most people go for Korean barbecue, it's usually expected that there will be 1 or 2 bottles of soju. After all, Koreans have the world's highest per capita consumption of spirits. Drinking is seen as a way to